Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a Monday morning of the Moose Minute Project. Yes, that's right. We are cruising along through May. Memorial Day weekend coming up. It's a very somber time if you really, truly take to heart Memorial Day. It's not about the baked beans, the hot dogs, the hamburgers. Yes, getting together as family is important. But taking time to really truly remember what Memorial Day is about is the utmost importance, because it allows things like me to do this. It allows you to go out and do things without worrying about somebody coming in and telling you you can't do that. Yes, we have the laws. If you break law, I'm talking about just normal free speech, being able to do those types of things that are allowed because of those men and women that gave their lives for us. Hence Memorial Day. If you know, you know. So I'm going to tell you that if you are at a cemetery over the weekend or this week now putting flowers out, we did this weekend. We on my vacation days, I did a lot of other things besides just vacation. But we went up to the cemetery and helped a lady out, our family, my wife's side of the family, take care of their cemetery headstones and clean everything up and take sod off the back. But while I was there, I noticed a lot of the military brass flag holders they had flags in theirs already, but a lot of them were in dire need to be either straightened up or tightened up. So I'm asking, when you are at the cemeteries this week or through the weekend, take your time to look around, especially with the brass flag holders. And if there's flags in them and they're bent over or whatever, take your time to clean that area up, that headstone up. I always take extra water along too, to water flowers and those kind of things. Take the extra time, because it's time to do better. It is time to be better as well. So yes, I straightened up a lot of flags, cleaned up a few headstones that military servicemen and women that were a little dirty, but mostly that the brass flag stands were, I put electrical tape around a couple of them so they could get threaded back in, because they are brass. They are softer metal. And they just needed to be touched up. One was rubbing against the headstone. Straighten them up. Make them look decent. Make them look presentable. Those are the folks that deserve it. They fought for us back in World War II, World War I. A lot of World War II ones that were straightened up by me. And I'm not asking this for praise. I'm just saying we need to do better. We need to honor the men and women that served for us. So we could do that. So we can go to the cemetery. We can do that. I ended up at my mom's, cleaned hers up, went to my brother's in Boaz, cleaned up the grass around his concrete, edged all the stuff out, got all this, just trying to make things, and weed eated around a few that were bad. It's not about saying, hey, Chris, thanks a lot. Thanks for doing. It's just part of who I am. It was part of how I was raised. So I'm just passing it on to you. It's time that we do do better. And just carry extra water if you're putting real flowers on. If you're putting fake flowers on, even put a jug of water in, just so if you see real plants out there, you can give them, especially during this time when we haven't had a whole lot of rain. Just try to do that and do better. The other place we need to do better is helping people understand that there is a way to talk to people that disagree with your viewpoint. If you are seeing right now the way people act and react to those that don't agree with your stance, the only way that a lot of them can do it is name calling, belittling, degrading. And why is that? Is it because that's how they were raised? Or do they not have the ability to truly comprehend that life is different? Or is it just that they are big ass bullies and they just want to do their shit to you anyway? It could be a lot of that, I guess. And do you truly evaluate and value those around you? Or do you want to just treat people that truly care? Do you just truly want to treat them like discarded trash? Are you able to really be respectful? Are you able to de-escalate things? Or are you only going after it like you always has before by name calling, belittling, trying to stronghold somebody? It's time we do better and sit down and really evaluate where we stand. If you are here to tell everybody, oh, you're a piece of crap because you believe this or that, you're part of the problem. We need to be able to talk, and it's right now, for example, both sides of the aisle. I still don't understand, and maybe it was because of how I was raised by my mom. If she asked me a question, there was only one thing to do with that question, and that was to answer it and answer it truthfully. Not rebuttal with some kind of gibberish garbage that we see today with questions. Why is it that we allow government officials or anybody else, when they are asked questions, and I don't care if a Democrat's asking a Republican or a Republican's asking a Republican or vice versa. If you are asked a question, for instance, the photo with the doctored hand, okay, just a simple, we all know that the MS-13 picture that we all saw, but you have high-ranking Trump officials say, I'm not really up to speed with that picture. It was out for over a month. Come on. Yes, you are. Is it doctored or not? And they give some blah, blah spiel. Is it because that they're afraid of repercussions from the boss? Or why are they doing what they're doing? Why? I get tired of, and it's both sides, folks. Don't take me wrong. It's both sides. Answer the damn question. We are seeing more dodging, swaying, trying to do this, just answer the question. How about you answer truthfully on what your plan is? Not a good idea, because that probably wouldn't go over well, would it? If my kids answered that back when they were little, however, if they answered that way now as adults, they would hear from their father. Answer the damn questions. Answer them straightforward. Answer them truthfully. Don't hem and haw, dodge around. You know, the other big thing that everybody's complaining about right now was the 47 or whatever they brought in of the South African immigrants that are all of a sudden, they're here. I thought we were closing the borders. I thought we were taking, wait a minute. The word white got put into the description. Why do you think that is? Because then that helps the Republican side. Because you know what? Let's face the facts that people are still very racist when it comes to things. If you truthfully look at what's really triggering you, what's really making you upset about it, it's race. It's whether they speak English or not, or whatever it may be. It is truly race that is the problem. And why is it a problem? Because you're making it a problem. Again, go back to the scenario of treat somebody like you want to be treated. I don't care if they're white, pink, purple, tan, brown, black, whatever. Treat them like you want to be treated. Be fair. If they treat you badly, don't treat them badly. Just walk away. Just walk away. There's no need to go any further. But we need to have compassion, and we need to have an openness to people here that are truly here to help us, because they are doing jobs that we can't find people to do. Yes, if they're the awful people that some people are talking about of kill it, whatever, yes, okay, fine. Take care of it. But we don't take care of the problems we have now with drugs and things because of the overcrowding of everything else. We have bigger problems than what people are trying to make it out with those that are here illegally. I have yet to see one in Richland County of people taking advantage of the systems, because quite honestly, they can't. If you know how the system works and you know where it is, they can't. But yet we are blowing things out of proportion. We have farmers that are probably going to go bankrupt because the workers are scared that they will be sent back. And what are they doing? Picking sweet potatoes, picking vegetables, doing all the stuff that you couldn't get your kids to do. We can't get kids to go actually work right now to find jobs that are open. Because, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. When are we going to start respecting people that are here to help us as a country? And they do enough in sales tax, and they do enough in all that. They're paying all that. Correct? It's time to open up. It's time to really understand that we need to be compassionate, and we are not. There are many people that lack a lot of compassion. They lack the understanding of what it really takes. And if you're still blowing the president's horn right now, you are starting to see things like that. Which brings me to a point of ex-President Joe Biden, or President, however you want to say it, but yes, Joe Biden, my thoughts and prayers are with your family, with your prostate cancer diagnosis. It sounds like it's very aggressive. My prayers are with you guys. I really hope there's a miracle found there and treatments are successful. I've got a buddy battling cancer right now. My prayers are with him. There's more to life. There's more to life than fighting over the idiotic things that are going on today. So, with that said, have a great day. Remember to be kind. Remember to put somebody else first today and be a blessing to them. So, with that said, take a time today to bless somebody and have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow morning. And don't forget, it's time to do better.